Peace, YouTube. I'm about to do a collective message for the super full moon we just had yesterday. The full moon was in Cancer. Again, it is considered a super full moon because of how close it was and how big it looked. I know I already posted a collective, but that was kind of a live that I did on Facebook. This one I'm just posting straight to YouTube. Plus, I kind of needed to redeem myself. These last couple of days I've been trying to get back to the old me. My face is clearing up. I had to wash my hair and just other stuff that I know you guys probably don't even care about, but I do. Anyways, before I pull cards, just going off the top of my head with the super moon in Cancer that we just experienced, this moon is meant to reveal people's true colors. Now, although we are in a new year, it is 2026, as you guys know, in spirituality or just in other cultures' calendars, the new moon technically doesn't start to the end of March, beginning of April. A lot of people kind of debate on the day. I call it the beginning of spring. The first day of spring is the rebirth season. Rebirth season is usually when I consider the new year. I'm explaining that because with this Cancer full moon that we're experiencing right now, it could seem like a lot of the past is still coming into this year. A lot of the past is coming back like it's Mercury retrograde, when that's not the case at all. Like I said, this full moon's all about revealing people's true colors and even your true colors. Not just in a negative way. This could be people confessing their love to you. This could be you waking up to your real authentic passions, or maybe even things that you once used to be in denial about when it comes to you and your self-reflection that you're coming into. That's more the positive aspect of this full moon. I also know that with it being a Cancer, Cancer is a water sign, so there is a lot of heightened emotion in the air right now, where if you've been finding yourself feeling very emotional, easily triggered, easily irritable, again, sad, possibly even thinking about the past, or if you don't even know why you're thinking about the past, or crying over situations you thought you were already over. A little bit of worry, panic, and fear in the air, but of course we don't allow that energy to consume us. Anything else about the Cancer full moon, I should say. Other than that, this is like the perfect time for you guys to purge off any unwanted energy, surrender your worries and fears to the Most High, and yeah. Anyways, I'm about to dive into you guys' message. I know I said I was going to be posting water signs readings because they definitely showed me a lot of love on Facebook. I'm still going to be posting that after this video. I'm not for sure which one's going to upload first. But until then, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to actually start with these cards. Thank you, Most High, ancestors and spirits. I match my intentions for allowing me to get these messages out to the collective. What do they need to know as far as this Cancer full moon energy? I may still keep the other collective video up, or I might just set it private and leave this one up. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, so to start you guys' reading collective, as you know, take it how it resonates. Everything may not resonate with you. First card I do see coming out is honesty and communication. So kind of like I've already saying about the full moon we're experiencing, people showing their true colors, people revealing their hidden motives or hidden feelings that they may have had for you. Understand this does not have to be romantic. This definitely can be platonic. I know as a reader, I've been experiencing, some of my clients have been experiencing a lot of drama in the workplace, home environment, hostilities, and things like that. Whatever the case is, I just see that over these next couple of weeks, someone's going to have an honest communication, where if this is you initiating this conversation or somebody else. And I do see that the ancestors are telling you to take a step back. Make sure you're listening twice and only speaking once. Make sure that you're not being in denial about what's being told to you. Like I always say, if it sounds like a duck, if it looks like a duck, call it a duck and try not to dig deeper into something that may not even be there. You know what, we're going to actually pull some of these and then we'll dive in. Any other messages for the theme for Cancer full moon energy? All right, next card out I have is the Temple, and this card talks about wisdom within and quieting the external noise. Please excuse the scar on this card. And then the other card I have is the Egg Stone, and this talks about feminine energy, feminine power, embodiment, and fertility. Even if you're a masculine energy watching this, understand we all have a masculine and feminine side. This card just talks about heightened intuition right now, vivid dreams that you could be experiencing. Some of you guys getting a little bit more rooted into your creativity. Again, whatever it is, it's like you guys are getting in touch with your feminine side, but it's not like you guys are becoming softer. For some of you guys, you could be finding yourself becoming softer, especially if you have been in survival mode, especially if you have been experiencing a lot of resentment or a lot of aggression, worry and fear, things like that. You guys could be having a more softer approach when it comes to the way you look at the future. Does not mean you're feminine. I know modern society in this new day and age, they fucked up what masculine and feminine energy is, but just look at it with your own point of view. All right, now we're going to actually dive into the messages. I'm going to try not to make this long because, like I said before, I am going to be posting some individual zodiacs. Come on. All right, so diving into you guys' this reading, the first card I do see coming out is distance. With this distance, in the recent past, you guys could have went through some type of separation. Some of you guys could be going through a divorce. There's like some ghosting energy here. So again, recent past, present, or future, I do see that something is going to be leaving your life. Or if this is you, again, initiating this distance, or someone's doing this with you. I see that this is actually going to be working out for your betterment though. So if you are on the other side of this and someone could be ghosting you or you're experiencing a separation, understand, like I always say, sometimes Most High breaks our hearts to save our souls. And I see that whatever is living your life at one point in time was creating a pretty big blockage. Stagnant here, dead end, frozen, stuck in place. Just a lot of energy that's not really progressive when it comes to the life you're trying to create for yourself. I do see by this distance, this is opening up and creating more possibility for you. This is allowing the distractions to leave your life. And with these distractions leaving your life, you guys could be a little bit more focused on what you're trying to obtain right now. Again, recent past, present, or future. Some of you guys who could have experienced this distance in 2025. Others of you, this distance may not even have anything to do with a particular person. If you're like me, maybe you just recently left your hometown, you're moving out of state. Hell, you could be moving down the street, but there's definitely distance here when it comes between you and your past self or you and past situations. Yeah. Some of you guys too, this distance could also have something to do with a family dynamic, a toxic mother, a toxic father, grandmother, grandfather, aunts, uncles. This could either be baby mama, baby daddy, but I definitely see my moving on card is here. And with the moving on card, the ancestors are telling you to make sure you're not moving on in spite or resentment, remembering that the past only exists in our memories. Heal your memories so you could change your future. That goes back to if you guys were holding on to resentment, if you were holding on to grudges, make sure you're trying to make peace with that past. Of course, forgiveness is a journey within itself, but difficult doesn't mean impossible. And I do see during the process of you guys forgiving all those who may have caused more harm than good, it's also important that you prioritize forgiving yourself for settling, forgiving yourself for not seeing people, places, and things for exactly who or what they really were when it first showed up. Understand that whatever it is that you had to encounter or endure, this was merely just a learning experience for your character development. Now, I know you guys get tired of me always saying that this is for character development, this is for character development, but it really is. Because like I always say, life is a journey, not a destination. The destination is going to come naturally. The journey is how we live through it. It's how we get there. It's how we end up enjoying the future. Now, I do see you guys were definitely dealing with someone who was very, oh my gosh, I didn't even know all three of these cards came out back to back. You guys are definitely, let me get my words together. You guys were either dealing with someone who was very narcissistic, very selfish, very arrogant. Again, this could have been a mother, father, family dynamic, romance, husband, wife, baby mama, baby daddy. But I see that once again, there's a double confirmation here for you guys cutting ties and moving on. Some of you guys, say you did this in the beginning of 2025. For those who resonate with this, say you went through a divorce maybe February or March of 2025 or a breakup. I see that it may have took you a year, but I do see you guys are definitely getting ready to move on. I see that someone's putting herself out there. You guys could be meeting new people. You guys could be dating online. Be careful with that online dating. But ultimately, I see that you guys aren't going to be stuck in a cycle or stuck or bound to a person as long as you thought you were. I do see, although there could be cutting ties and moving on, keep in mind that someone is going to come back around and love bomb you. And like I said before, if this is about family or a family tie or something like that, family can still love bomb you. They could come around trying to kiss your ass and people please you, but it's only going to be short-lived because, again, it's a love bomb. Now, my seduction card did come in reverse, and I usually don't take this card in reverse. This talks about hookup culture, attraction, teasing, third-party, temptations. Something here where it's kind of like promiscuity or hypersexual. I do see, as you guys know, we're all grown. You guys can do what you want to do. But if you are in a process of starting over in your life, this would not be the time to get entangled with lust. Like I always say, nothing good ever comes from lust anyways. And if you do shit, make sure you're not just doing shit for no reason. At least do it with the mindset of self-awareness and self-reflection to ask yourself, why are you finding yourself craving this? I don't know. I'm not the best person to give advice on that, because I would just tell you guys to be celibate, especially in your start over phase. Nonetheless, I see, yeah, there's a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius coming out here. This is someone that you could have struggled to distance yourself from. You could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Take it how it resonates. I see that this person has absolutely bad hygiene. They don't clean up. This could even be bad spiritual hygiene, where they are promiscuous and they have multiple codependent relationships with people. Someone's coming back around wanting a second chance with you. I do see that they're telling you to go ahead and say no. At one point in time, you could have thought you needed this person. Maybe this was like financial codependency. Maybe this is with your stability. Maybe you co-parent with this person, or this is like your actual parent. But I see that the ancestors are telling you to go ahead and leave this person in the past. You do not need them, and you are going to be okay. If you do decide to reconcile with this person, understand that this person is going to end up ghosting you before the year is over with. Someone could also be trying to play the long game with you, so it's going to be important, collective, you don't get caught up in this energy as well, because if they may not ghost you right now, maybe this is like a 6-month fling, 7-month fling, I don't know, but something about the before the year is over with, where there's going to be a plot twist that you're not going to see coming. So just be mindful of putting all your eggs in one basket right now, and just make sure you're prioritizing the things that you want to attain. Collective, especially those who resonate with this, you're meant to be successful in this lifetime. Maybe you've already acquired or experienced some level of success, but I see that you still have more prosperity ahead. And this is why they want you to stay focused on your journey right now. Stay focused on the path you're going down, excuse me. I see that you guys need to work on your faith. Like I always say, your faith is a reflection of your fear. Whether you're religious, you're spiritual, you believe in your higher self, you believe in the universe, you know, I do not discriminate, but you need to be able to alchemize and channel that energy and put your trust and faith into something right now. Yeah, I see you guys are in the process of becoming stronger. You guys are way more resilient than you realize. I always say the lessons don't get easier, but we definitely get stronger. And I do see with past situations you experienced, this has given you a level of strength that you may have never experienced before. So maybe at one point in time, you were so quick to lose yourself in relationships, lose yourself in environments, people please when it comes to your family. You're not doing that anymore. Things that you once put up with, you're not tolerating anymore. And this is truly for the better. Again, the lessons don't get easier, but we definitely get stronger. I do see you guys, like I mentioned before, are removing blockages from your life. Whether if this is by force or free will, because once again, Most High breaks our hearts to save our souls. But with you removing these blockages from your life, I see that you're also allowing someone to experience their karma. You were their protection. And the longer you stayed in contact with this person was the longer you were delaying some type of karmatic lesson for them. Now, my cards was kind of sticking together. And I do see, again, what was I about to say? The longer you stayed around somebody, the longer it took for this person to finally come into their karmatic lesson. They were piggybacking off your good nature, your good energy, your high frequency, maybe even your ancestors' protection. But my next card out is surrendering. And as you're surrendering, again, you are lightening your load. What am I trying to say? You're lightening your load. You are becoming as light as a feather because you're no longer carrying the burden and the baggage of somebody else's karma, someone else's evil intentions, or even psychological mind games. I do see there's some secrets here. And this is definitely about something that's short-lived, a passionate connection. Again, this could be lust-based. This could be friends with benefits. I don't know what this is. Beginning of the year. So yeah, you guys could have recently met somebody, or you guys are going to be meeting somebody at the beginning of this year. We're literally like January 4th. Keep in mind, this person is an opportunist. They could be very smooth, very charming, but they're just attempting to level up off you. They're attempting to gain some type of knowledge from you, or even harvest your energy. So I do see it's going to be important. You do not rush into any connections right now. I see some of you guys still need a little bit more patience when it comes to your healing journey. And again, just creating a foundation for yourself. Make sure you're just not getting caught up in things that may be hard to get out of down the line. Yeah, you guys are having some type of level of confidence be restored inside of you. With this confidence, this is talking about karmatic justice. So this is something that's overdue. You guys have to endure some pretty unfair or harsh treatments, maybe even being some type of scapegoat. People lying on your name. Again, people just putting you in compromising positions or trying to make your life harder than what it needs to be. I see that that is all coming to an end. Like I said before, karmatic justice is here. And you guys are breaking free from all of that. You are chosen. And I know a lot of people get tired because that's all we hear on the internet. Chosen, chosen, chosen. My definition of chosen is you were chosen in your bloodline to break generational curses. But when it comes to society, you're not supposed to carry some type of seniority complex or think that you're above anybody. We're not above or under anyone. But in this reading, you are chosen. Many are called upon, few are chosen. And this is why you're receiving the level of karmatic success that you are right now. Resolutions is here. So if you have any frustrations, worries, fears, self-doubts, or maybe you're just confused when it comes to how to move forward, I guarantee you with this Cancer full moon that we're experiencing, clarity is going to be coming your way. And maybe coming your way in ways you least expect. Yes, literally next card out is renewed strength. Not renewed strength, excuse me. Rebuilding and starting over. Resolution is here. Moving silent. Don't be too loud about the good things that are going on within your life, or don't be too loud when it comes to what you're planning on pursuing in the long run. Decline invitation that invites old ways back into your life. I really feel like this could be talking about addictions, attachments, things that you once used to be codependent to. Triggers could be coming up around this time, especially under this full moon energy. I see as of right now, the ancestors are wanting you to focus on your journey and the changes you want to make for yourself. The first step towards change is self-awareness. The second step is acceptance. So I do see this full moon is bringing a lot of self-awareness. Like I said before, when I spoke on this full moon, bringing exposing your true nature, exposing your true colors. Yeah, I see you have a soul tribe here. And with this soul tribe, this could be a group of people that you have yet to meet. Maybe you have met them already. I don't know. But this is a very positive and strong support system that's going to help you stay in alignment when it comes to what you're trying to pursue. I do see after this soul tribe, this is your season. And again, as you're coming into this, I need to redo my alignment card. As you're coming into who you was always meant to be before you got distracted, again, there's some people from the past that are wanting to clear the air with you. They're wanting to talk to you. They want to, it's like they want to rewrite history. However you remember things going, they're trying to act like it never went that way. Keep in mind, these are individuals out of alignment. They have no desire to heal, change, or grow. Their change is false. Their change is, again, like a love bomb tactic. Once they got you back emotionally trapped or where they want you to be, that's when their true nature is going to come out. In all reality, whoever it is I'm picking up on, whoever's on your mind while I'm doing this reading, they genuinely don't care. They are loyal to their needs. They are loyal to their benefits. And it's like if they felt they can get their needs or benefits met elsewhere, they wouldn't be trying to come back around or trying so hard. Again, this could even be with some type of platonic situation or a work environment, but someone doesn't really care about your well-being and the changes you're trying to make in your life. And this is why the ancestors are wanting you to go ahead and get in the driver's seat. It's time for you guys to pave your own way, come into some type of leadership, forge your own path, and do not follow the crowd. Get out of herd mentality energy. Yeah, you have everything you need to proceed and succeed. So again, if you felt like you needed to be financially codependent on somebody, if you felt like you could not move forward without a certain level of validation or even permission, I don't know. I see you have everything it is you need to proceed and succeed. I see someone here is hitting rock bottom. Someone's falling off. Do I want to pull this? All right, let me pull some of these. Someone's falling off. Someone's becoming lost on their path as you're continuing to find your way. Double confirmation. I can't make this up. So I have pulled out rock bottom and their life is going downhill. And this is why someone wants to come back around. They're just experiencing the karma or the energy that they have put out. Again, this is someone who has some hidden animosity towards you. Someone's a coward. They talk about you to everyone else, but when it comes to you, they will never admit what the problem is. This person's spreading lies about you. They're spreading false statements about you. They're doing everything they can to create some type of smear campaign. The ancestors are literally saying this is a small thing to a giant. You're getting ready to receive everything it is you prayed and manifested. You have positive relationships coming into your life. And because of that, this is the reason why they want you to continue to move forward. Status, beauty, success is here. For my masculine energy, this is just being handsome. You may not feel like you're at that moment right now, and you may not understand how you're going to come into this energy, but this is what you're being put in alignment with. So as of right now, they want you to focus on the bigger picture, not instant gratification, not lust, not greed, nothing that's going to hold you back or allow you to sabotage yourself in the long run. You guys are working on longevity, and the seeds that you're planting right now, they're going to be bearing fruits of your hard labor in the long run. So because of that, continue to keep your eyes on the prize and do not get caught up in any temptations or distractions. Several confirmations here that you guys need to forgive yourself. That's going to be one of the biggest things during this Cancer full moon. So if you find yourself reminiscing, if you find yourself in the process of self-reflect, and you might be a little upset with yourself when it comes to some of the decisions or life choices you made in the past, these thoughts are not coming in your head for you to beat yourself up. For one, you need to forgive yourself. And then for two, you cannot change what you don't acknowledge. So it's like the ancestors, the Most High, need you to acknowledge certain choices and decisions you made that put you in compromising positions, so you won't be repeating those same mistakes in 2026. Anyways, you're becoming stronger. This is the second confirmation for that. You're unlocking a new level of discernment, a new level of intuition. All your past experiences is what's adding up to this wisdom that you have right now. I see, again, someone's about to call you. Someone's about to text you. I mean, the messages are coming out a little repetitively. Someone's calling you. Someone's texting you. Someone wants to love bomb you because either they feel you moving further away from them, or they're realizing they can't emotionally trap you like they thought they could. They couldn't charm you, or just something here that's just a little deceptive. All right, I'm about to get ready to end it because this was not supposed to be too long. Anyways, stay focused until you're exactly where you need to be right now. Some of you guys can feel like you're underpaid. Some of you guys need to move around. Some of you guys need to ask for a raise, because I do see that it is in your timeline, but you have to put in the work to obtain it. My next card out is don't settle. The moment you decide to settle is the moment you're lowering and giving up your worth. Where if this is settling for a job, settling for a home, settling for some form or level of treatment, relationship, whatever the case is, it's important you guys don't settle right now. Now, I do see that public humiliation is out here. What is this public humiliation, ancestors? Whoever this is, I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone who, again, attempted to try to hurt or humble or humiliate you. I do have a confirmation for a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Someone who's envious of you. They don't want what you have. They just don't want to see you with it. This person can have a bigger house than you. They may look like from the outside looking in that they're just happier than you, or they're more well off. Don't fall for the okie doke though, because happy people ain't hating and hating people ain't happy. It is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces is the one that's trying to create this public humiliation, or you could be a water sign and someone's trying to project this energy towards you. I see, once again, resilience is out here. So many confirmations of how strong you are. Something that once used to make you fragile or feel broken in the past is going to be a small thing to a giant in 2026. Continue to keep building on your faith. Continue to keep thriving in this healing season right now. Some of you guys need to get sober. You're becoming sober. Or you're detoxing, you're lowering your usage. Whatever this is what's going to be allowing you to build on that strength as well. I see something's getting ready to all come together for you. Some of you guys are moving into a new home. Some of you guys are getting a new car, a new job, just newness out here that's coming your way. So your current situation is not your final destination right now. I do see something's not going to be lasting a little much longer. And it could be, again, this worry, this fear, this confusion, this doubt, this stagnicity. This energy is going to be clearing up for you very soon. And there's going to be like a sudden shift that happens overnight. Close the door to the past. It's time for you to switch your futures. It's time for you to prioritize the changes that you want to see in your life. Now, diving a little into finances, my reckless card is out here. Reckless, uncontrolled spending habits and impulsive purchases are making your financial journey harder than what it needs to be. Under this Cancer full moon energy, this is the best time for you guys to start to manifest and start to pray, having better money management skills, better self-discipline, and, you know, just being a little bit more frugal. Schedule. Most forms of prosperity require time and effort to manifest. Do you have the room in your schedule for the abundance you're wanting to attract? Next card out is Creator. Your creativity is a superpower on your path towards prosperity. So I see that some of you guys need to prioritize your dreams, your goals, your entrepreneurships, your creativity. Start to pour more into yourself than you're pouring into anybody else, especially if you do work a 9-to-5 job. Illumination. Something hidden is coming to the light now. You find out about new job opportunities and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. There goes that soul tribe I was talking about as well. Next card out is Saving Face. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. This just talks about faking it to making it until you get to where you need to be. I said something's not going to be lasting too much more longer, so it's just important you guys don't fold under pressure right now. Don't do anything impulsively, of course. Be calculated with everything you do. But I do see, yeah, the only thing that's holding you back is literally your self-collective. A lot of you guys are self-employed entrepreneurs, or you're trying to navigate yourself to that path. I do see that there's a successful business here, and I do see that your friends and family members will become slightly intimidated by the things you are creating. I do see, once again, if you feel like you're stagnant, things have been coming in slow. If you are looking for a job and you haven't landed the job that you desire, something's about to get energetically healed, and you're going to get higher accepted approval, or something's good is going to be falling into your lap. Again, if this is not about a job, this is about a home, this is about a car, this is about a really big move that you guys are going to be making. Some of you guys could feel like your business is failing, but I see that your business isn't failing. It just needs a little bit more of your attention. Next card out is promotion or a raise in wages here. With this promotion, with this raise in wages, this goes back to you guys either needing to ask for a raise or start to seek out better employment that fits your needs. I do see job offers here. So like I said before, if you feel like you've been stagnant when it comes to your job search journey, it's not going to be like that too much more longer. Lastly, the people who resonate with this is like people who are kind of anticipating this, but I do see that there's some type of settlement check or back pay that's getting ready to come your way as well. That's going to help lighten your load when it comes to bills or any stress that you're carrying. Nonetheless, to conclude your reading, collective, the last two cards I have coming out is alignment. It's all coming together in precision. The second to last card, is the cave. This talks about retreat, time out, self-care, and slow down. Go back into hermit mode and don't be out here impulsively moving and connecting with people, oversharing, over-explaining. Nonetheless, YouTube collective, this concludes you guys' reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, guys, peace.